Hey, it's Karu. Welcome to the finale of The Undertaker. Bonkers that we've already come to this point. We just saved in here. Yeah, grandmother's, post office and bank bodies, church and graveyard, head down. Why did I think this was my last episode? This seems like a lot of work. I think we'll go to grandmother's just to see what we've left there. Post office and bank bodies we know are there. Church and graveyard. Church body? Is there a church body? I couldn't remember. And then get the corpse at the farmhouse, and then there's a person in the basin. Yeah, I'm not sure this is one episode. It's very admirable of me that I want to help all these people, but I think this is more than one episode to do all of that. But hey, let's go see. Let's go see what we've left at grandmother's and take it from there. Hope you're well. Yeah. Not feeling very chatty. Just contemplative.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah. Imagine rolling into town as an Undertaker. Or as someone who's like doing rescue missions for bodies. And just seeing all these burned out houses. And just knowing that there's probably some really terrible things that have happened here. Now, I know about the post office and the bank bodies. Astrid doesn't. But I do want to take her in there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so what you're hearing now is a voiceover. I got pulled away by my children, and then it was too late to record after that point. I had to comfort my daughter. And this is me saying sorry. It's actually been a few days, and I don't remember what I just said, because I have recorded a little bit. So what happened is my OBS profile forgot my audio settings, my preferred audio settings on my streaming profile. So I changed it on my streaming profile, applied the proper mic and audio settings, and then went, let's change my recording profile and record. And didn't realize that I had to do it on both. So yeah. Okay, hopefully this is loud enough. I just realised that I just listened back to that and it had me very quiet. Any hoodle. So what is happening is I have decided I need to loot grandmother's, so I am doing so. I'm just checking that I realised I haven't been here at all and haven't looted anything. I thought I had left stuff here, and then I remembered, no, you've never been to Milton at all. Yeah, let's cook that fish. So we're going to cook the fish. This is not the entire video, by the way. The non-audio portion is not very long, so that's why I decided to just do a voiceover. And I can't remember what I'm joking about. I look like I'm having a lovely time. That drink looks very concentrated. That's my orange and mango soda. How are you? I hope you're well. I think I said that at the very beginning of the first part of the recording, but I don't remember, so I'm saying it again. I cannot believe we've come to the end of Undertaker. It has been such a fun series. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's probably the perfect length for a series for YouTube. I'm searching all the cabinets. I'm probably talking about why I don't really need to be looting because it's Voyager. No, it's not Voyager. It's, it's the end of a run is what I mean. I don't really need any of this, but it's just what I do, apparently, is loot everything. So, yeah, there's going to be a small cut here. Well, I realised this wasn't very exciting to watch. Now we are heading to the bank. And I think there's some discussion about the fact that I know that there's a body in the bank because I've played this game before, but Astrid the Undertaker doesn't know there's a body in the bank, but maybe she's just curious about the bank. And I think that's what my expression is right now. So we're heading to the bank. La 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 la. And I think there are 2 bodies in the bank, and I'm not sure if we've got 1 or 2 bodies in the bank. So let's go see. We name there's usually a lady on the floor there, but she's not there. I'm surprised by this. And I have a little nosy around. I pick up coffee. Don't need this. I think I'm like, well, I'm climbing down to the basin. Maybe I'll need coffee. But honestly, there is one I will take though. And I have a very methodical way of searching the bank. But yes, our friend is here. So we've decided to name this guy Fred. Poor Fred froze in the vault. Maybe trying to rob it. We're going to remove him respectfully. I have alt-tabbed out of the window, which is why it's frozen. I think I'm looking at my list of names to make sure that I don't repeat a name. I think I'm deciding on Fred. And now I'm outside and I'm saying to myself, oh my gosh, I've been silent this whole time. What the heck? OBS, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. I think my voice returned.
So
okay, bye.
What I'm going to have to do is go back over that recording and do some voiceover. Because I've had some sound issues tonight and I reset everything and I looked over and the little meters were moving and I didn't think anything of it and I recorded. I changed my recording setting on OBS because I have a recording setup and then I have a streaming setup. So the sound was all working, so I hit the button to change to my recording setup, forgetting that OBS needs you to set them up for both. You can't just accept that audio settings will flow through to your other profile. So that was entirely my fault. Bit nervous now. Look at the different texture of this fire. It's interesting to me. Let's do torch and stick. So this is for Fred, our friend inside the bank vault. Oh, nothing can ever be just straightforward, honestly, when creating content sometimes. I haven't had a failed fire in ages.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, fire. Staring it down.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
It is a good one. It's got a couple of sticks on it. Alright, we need a tea for Fred. Reishi will do just fine. And we need a burner book of I was about to say mementos, thoughts, prayers, good thoughts, you know. Here you go, Fred. I hope that your last memory wasn't clouded by being desperate for cash inside the vault. It's not going to help you in this new world, I'm afraid. Not a very good torch. We're just going to take this one. Alright, I just want to see if got anybody in the post office. Huh. How long have we had solar panels on these roofs? Is that a solar panel? Sure looks like one. Or is it supposed to be like a skylight type thing? Look. Am I crazy? I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Is that a new visual enhancement? that they now have solar. I mean, they do have electric charging in the stations around.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, okay, they are here. Alright. I thought we might have a Susan or a Susie, and I don't think we have yet, so I think this is Susie. Alright. Okay. Okay. Can I do a fire up here? You can! I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever tried. Never really had the interest in lighting one on the steps. Yeah. Feels weird getting to the end. I think it's the right time to end, but it's been a really interesting
Come on, little fire.
challenge. Not being that challenging. It's been relatively calm.
Perfect.
Not too many dramas. Susie, may your memory be a blessing to everybody that knew you. But yeah, it's always nice. It's always kind of bittersweet ending a YouTube series. But as I've said in a recent community post, that's the closest I can get. My next series is based on the Endless Night setting. So, why am I jiggling it? So yeah, you can look forward to that. I now have a different keycap on my F10, so that when I take screenshots, it's a lot easier. Alright, we did say we would go on to the church. We've done the grandmother's, the post office, and the back bodies, church and graveyard. That's our final visit. And then we are going to get the farmhouse corpse. Potentially the person in the basin itself, up Rocky Refuge. Yeah, our final graveyard. I've said it many times lately, but the visual updates I definitely think are an improvement to the game, and I think after a little while of having them now, they feel really good. They feel like they should always have been here. The game feels more real, less like a painting. Shit. Oh. You know what I thought I heard? It was not a wolf. I thought I heard the footsteps, the heavy footsteps of a moose. And I'm very confused because I think I am actually hearing... Yeah, I was hearing two wolf footprints over the top of each other. It was really confusing my brain. That ran under the bridge. But I heard like heavier... I thought the moose is out here and a wolf is on my tail. And this is going to get really bad really quick. So I was like, I'm going to get out of here. Just in case I start having a moose charging at me. But it was 2 wolves, so that's still, still a little unsettling, but a lot more doable, that's for sure. Thought I saw something at the bottom of that pile of pallets. I thought, looks like a hacksaw, and if it is, that is extremely rude in a place I've never seen a hacksaw before. Wind is picking up. I can't remember if there's a body in the church or not. I think there sometimes can be a body in the church. There's like the bedroll and the little fire inside the church. Which is one of the only indoor fires, really, that isn't a place that's kind of like fallen down. Like this church is quite intact, and yet it has a fire inside. It's interesting. There's another wolf. You ruined the pretty music. Alright, before it blows out, please, before it gets windier. Thank you. Why are they being so aggressive? Am I carrying anything? Okay, we'll visit the graveyard shortly. I just want to check if I'm carrying...
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No? No decoys? They're just being typical interloper aggressive, I guess? Lots of books, but I think I'm good for books now. We need to visit that graveyard. I'm nervous. I don't want to end up using my flares because the flares are for calling the helicopter. Oh, hello. Another lantern. Alright. So, we are going to be... 16 is kind of crazy. We need to ditch some stuff. So, our plan from here is to go outside and visit the graveyard, look at the graves. And then we're going to go down the hill to the farmhouse. We've got a dead guy potentially outside the farmhouse in the back or in the barn outside the farmhouse. We've got a guy... Is there a guy in the farmhouse? I mean, obviously there's the convict in Wintermute, but in story mode, survival, there's no person in the farmhouse. I wonder if there's a second body anywhere around there. Don't think so. And there's only a carcass on the way down to the basin. But there's always a guy. I think potentially there's a guy up the top of Rocky Refuge, which is like the little island. Or even Hermit's Hut. So we have potentially 3 more bodies. So I might carry like 4 books with me. We're going to need to make some teas. Drop like some matches. I just need to be lighter. We are going to not live that long, so I don't really need a gazillion things, you know. Any extra clothing? No. I'll drop a litre of water. Got our 4. I might drop the pry bar. We don't need that anymore. We'll drop the dead torches. We have a couple of spray cans. That's good. Drop these books. See, we have the other books. Oh, was it counting? Oh, it was counting those books, wasn't it? No, we've got these 4. Okay, yes, so we can drop the books that are actual learning books as well. Okay. Let's go visit the graveyard on both sides if we can without getting mauled. But I've got the hammer as like my backup smash 'em solution. So we have Ryan Smith. He really didn't live very long. He was 17. This is the grave from the thumbnail, if you were wondering. Screenshotted it kind of like that, and then I added elements to it. These ones are all blank, I'm pretty sure. I think her daughter's grave, Lilith's grave, is marked on the other side. Tyler Clark. hearing a honking deer behind me. Why doesn't he go get him? It's too windy. Okay, so we're in trouble now. I want to go visit that graveyard. What we could do is sleep here tonight. Wait out the wind. I need to be able to light a torch. Oh, I can light it here. Okay. I just need... I'm going to do a quick screenshot. This side of the graveyard. These guys. And then I need to capture the ones across the road. Without being chopped when my torch blowing out. I'm gonna say I knew you were coming. I knew it. I was trying to keep my back to this tree so I could keep my torch lit. There's a hollow tree at the graveyard. I didn't know this. Huh. Anyway, let's quickly screenshot this. And let's get inside. Just in case. We're going to have to wait out this wind because I need to be able to travel. I want those flares for my helicopter calling. It's not that far off night time. So let's just check like our clothing and stuff and then go to bed. Here, we don't have any leather. Our clothing's actually all good. Okay, cool. These are not really good quality. We do have the ability to heal if they make us sick. I think it's probably not worth the 10 hour, the condition hit that I might take from it, so. I suppose I'm full condition. Anyway, whatever. I'm just being cautious. So she lives the last little bit, you know. Let's pass some time so we can sleep the full night. Cool beans. Let's try this. All good. Nice and light when we wake up too. Let's do yeah, here we go. Just lie down for 8 hours, Astrid. Just don't wake up at all. I'm very jealous. She might end up starving for the last little bit of her journey, but that's okay. When the helicopter picks her up, they'll have bountiful food. She'll be going back to civilization. She'll be totally fine. Picturing a nice life for our Undertaker after she is rescued. Oops.
Oh, I'm starving.
I can also make a lot of porridge. Sounds kind of windy outside. We'll be fine. Hopefully. Keep that torch lit. Let's poke our heads out. Sounds breezy. Very breezy. It's good. It's foggy. Perfect. Let's get going then. That's not noisy. Passing over, I think. So I remember when I first discovered that this path leads to the farmhouse, or you could walk up from the farmhouse to the church. My mind was blown. I was like, I didn't think those two places were connected. The map in my brain, it just didn't work. But yeah, it's a path. It's a very helpful one. So usually fog is what it keeps away kind of keeps away crows. What is it that keeps away crows? Wind. Just certain weather conditions, the crows just don't spawn. And It's interesting. It affects the Undertaker run for sure because I don't know where the bodies are. I don't know where the bodies are buried. Or needing to be buried. Because I can't hear the indicators. Look at all these sticks. It's a stickapalooza. Wow. So, oh, what on earth is with the wolves today? Milton wolves just gotta be like this, huh? Come on, it's gonna blow out. It's gonna be dead. Yeah, wow, look at the timing of that. Crikey. What is with them? Go get the bunnies. Or the deer or whatever. Yeah, he is. Okay. Jeez Louise. I am not your problem. There's things you can go eat. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, I haven't got the music, so I'm assuming it's going for a bunny. Holy cannoli. Yeah, eating a bunny or a ptarmigan or something. Bruh. Tommy, is it tasty? Yeah, I don't care. I don't want it. Just want you to leave me alone. Right, I can't see a body behind the farmhouse. Let's go check if he's in here. If he's not in here, then the key's in the truck. Oh, he is in here. Okay. Thanks. So if he's in here, the key is always on him, by the way. Yeah, that's exactly where the key will always be. I need a fire. See, I need to do one outside, but
Sure
can I
getting
do it
cold.
like really close? Yeah. Need to name him. I'm drawing a blank. Have we got a Luke yet? I don't know if we have a Luke yet. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Hold the horse while I get on. That was something we sung at Catholic school. I don't know why that came to mind. Let's have a very quick look at our list, shall we? I think we have a Mark. Yes. Do we have a Matt? Matt, yeah, Matthew, Mark. Do we have a John? I think one of our first guys was John, yeah. I don't know if we have a Luke. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Hold the horse while... Yeah, we do! Luke was like 2 bodies ago. Oh, my memory is terrible. Okay, so we need a new name. Do we have a Wade? Let's do Wade in honor of Wade from Story Mode. This is Wade. Give him a T. And I can even probably capture him in the screenshot.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm
Warming up a bit.
warming up a bit.
I know. Alright. Oh, and a book. Alright. Rest well, sweet Wade. I'm going in the farmhouse briefly to warm up. And then I'm going to head down to the basin. It's not a great day to get picked up by the helo. I think I'm going to have to wait till this clears up a little bit. They won't be able to see my signals. Oh, you're close. Fun. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm looking for anything. Oh, another flare. So that's a good backup flare. There we go. We've got another flare just in case I need to use one on my way to the basin. I don't really want to loot. I'll take another book like as a backup, but I don't want to loot anything. I don't want to loot. I just want to go down and get rescued by the guys in the helicopter. 2 cans of new peaches. It's quite remarkable that they're still here. How many days has this run actually been? Out of curiosity. And we were going to check. So this is 23 weeks. This is a 3-week run. That makes sense. We have not killed anything. Good. Wanted to be a pacifist. We've had 22 close encounters. And we have had no deaths. Well, we knew that Milton was good for books, but I didn't realise quite how many books there were. Let's check for any last-minute dark clothing. And I honestly might just give her a nap and then see if the fog has lifted a little bit. So nice and safe. Oh, a little shiver. Might need to turn my heating up. There we go. 21 days, 17 hours. Cool. Wow, it's worse. Not going anywhere in there. Okay. Sometimes when the fog goes away, the room gets brighter, kind of.
I could eat anything right now.
I don't know if that's legit or not. Sitting on the porch today. Here we go. We'll crouch in front of this bench and it'll make us feel like we're sitting on the bench. There we go. And we'll pass some time. Nope. Okay. We're going to be in the wrong sleep schedule. Astrid's going to be all messed up. Sleeping this much during the day. I think this is a long fog. I think we might be stuck with it. Oh, there we go. Don't ask me how I'm lighting the fire striker and lighting the torch. I seem to have a talent. Alright, well, we've done our duties. Let's just head down to get rescued. And I'm going to listen out for crows. And do any bodies in the basin that the crows lead me to. That are humans, obviously, not just deer. Just kind of eating her supplies so that she's not taking them with her. I'm going to climb the first rope because I always mess up that goat, and then I'll goat the second. Very loud. It's a wolf now in the way of me in this rope, which I think is a very rude game decision choice. The know, they had to make it interesting, I suppose. Hi. Do you want to do me a favor? Can you run the opposite direction of where I'm about to go to the rope? Oh, you're a mensch. Thanks. Bless you. So kind. So I'm doing something that I very rarely do. I'm getting to the end of a run without a crazy amount of stuff. Quite often I'm like, I know the run is ending, but still I'm going to loot everything. And I've been very restrained. I've actually only got what she needs right now, apart from maybe that cured maple I've just remembered. And metal. How many teas have we got left? We've got 2 teas, so 2 more people that we could help if there's 2 down here. We shall see, I can't remember. Listen out for crows. Forever amazed by their ability to climb ropes. So effortlessly almost, you know? Will and Astrid, both just like little mountain climbers. They should have put it in their back stories. Because it's very unbelievable to me that 2 people that seem to be in their 30s, late 30s, early 40s even, for like Will maybe, are this good at rope climbing. Having not seeming like the people that would have been spending a lot of time rope climbing. Though maybe Astrid's done like rock climbing in her like spare time. She seems kind of like the outdoorsy. Like she could have done that. But Will seems like a guy who sits in his office and drinks. So it's very surprising. Woo. Trying to be very restrained with my stick picking. So I can't hear any crows. I think there's quite often a corpse at the top of Rocky Refuge, but if I don't hear any crows, Astrid's not going. No crow, no go. I have a feeling there's going to be a wolf in the basin where I want to get picked up. As long as there's no moose, we're fine. Okay. Or bunnies. There are crows over here. I do not know what they are over the top of. Might be someone. Not interested in your bunny, dude. Gonna say you better be a deer, and you are. It's a carcass. Fantastic. Alright, we're gonna make our way down to the hermit's little thingy then. And we might assume, I think her job might be over. I don't think there's usually someone inside the hermit's hut, but we'll check just in case. Can't hear any other crows. We'll see them, so I think we'll assume that we're done. I hope you've enjoyed this series as much as I have. It has been quite nice to look after these people while also sharing some thoughts about grief and grieving. During the series, a couple of weeks ago, I had the 6th anniversary of my dad's passing, and I think I'm still dealing with it, and I think that's something that happens when you lose someone that close to you. But I think it's actually been kind of helpful doing this. And if you are in a similar boat, and you are grieving someone very special to you, I don't know, I hope it's brought you maybe a small sense of comfort to know that when we lose people, they're not lost forever. They're with us. And they, someone will look after them as they pass to the other side, hopefully. Hopefully they are in a peaceful place. And not worrying about wolves. I'll just say that. Alright, so we want to get picked up in this exact basin here where this wolf is. This was my plan. So I might scare him away if he sees me. If not, we might just slide our flares
I could eat a horse.
and call this done. So we need 2 red. It's fine, dude. I was about to drop it. Seen you running. It's about enough space for a helicopter. And we need 2 blue. There we go. And we need to light the final one, I guess, to wave them down as they come and pick us up. We're here. We're here. We've done our duty. And, yeah. I'm going to throw it because it's so noisy. But thank you so much for watching this series and being with me over this journey. As I said, my next run is based on the Endless Night setting. It's going to be like a fun little work in progress, so we may add settings and add features as we go, as I think about it more over the next little bit. But take care of yourselves. As always, I appreciate you hanging out and liking, commenting, and subscribing so more people can find me. And I'll see you soon with some more adventures from Great Bear. Alright, take care. Bye. Bye.
In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. In the arms of the angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. In the